Hello, I'm Bodeola Sinde. I welcome you again to this special training session. In my last session, I talked to you about key factors for becoming a seasoned person. And I was able to let you know that experience and exposure are very, very important, because experience and exposure make you become sound, wise, skillful, effective, relevant, and respected. With your experience and your exposure, you earn a lot of respect if you are able to position your life very well. And as a result of that, you become an expert. But the challenge with experience is the fact that in our world, we have a lot of people today who are experienced but not exploratory. That can't make you become seasoned. Experienced but not refined, experienced but not refreshed, experienced but not respected, experienced but not skillful, experienced but not exposed, experienced but not intelligent, experienced without being dynamic. When you are in that kind of situation, you are experienced, but you are not an expert, and you are not seasoned. Of course, there are people who are also experienced without being trained, without being informed, experienced, not informed, experienced, not diligent, experienced, not dutiful, experienced, not tactful, experienced, not proactive, experienced, not purposeful, experienced, not productive, and experienced, but not prolific. And that's the danger of having experienced people. Those who are experienced but are not dynamic or flexible, experienced, that do not have something to offer that can reproduce themselves and build great legacies. So, I want to share with you the image of a seasoned person. And everybody should form a correct perception of becoming seasoned in his life. You see, in this life, there are always extremes. And the extremes of life are usually two. You can have hot and cold, tough and soft. You can have difficult and flexible. So I'm going to talk about what makes the image of a seasoned person. And there are three key items to discuss. The first one is character. Your character suggests who you really are. And characters are usually formed by your habits, or from your habits, from your values, from your attitude, and from your belief system. Character talks about who you are, and it also suggests whether you are a genuine person or a counterfeit person. In character, seasoned people are around to play no tricks. They are men and women of integrity who have consistent positive habits and who have the power to demonstrate that they are great people. Showing great examples, seasoned people exemplify, and their examples are acceptable all the time. The second image, or the second factor through which you can measure your image as a seasoned person apart from your character, is your image. Your image, which has to do with how you see yourself and how you present yourself. How you see yourself sometimes determines how you dress, how you speak, how you react to issues in life, how you relate with other persons. We suggest why some people are so hot and volatile. People that are bred in hostile environments, in environments of competition, are always suspicious, and they project image of a person that is not acceptable, or a person to steer clear of when they come to society or to communities of people to interact. The third aspect, which is very, very important, is your reputation. That is, when we're talking about reputation, the way people see you. We're talking about the way people see you. Your image is not enough, but it's important for you, if you want to see yourself as a seasoned person, to manage the way people see you. There is a quotation I love so much. I can't remember who the author is right now, but that word of wisdom says, the man of true quality is like the gold metal. The more he is fired, the more he is refined. Wrongs may well try him, but they can never leave on him any false stamps. I so much like that. The image of a seasoned person is a person that is tried and tested, a person whose attitude is superior to circumstances and challenges of life. It is important for a seasoned person to project the image of a refined person, refined like gold, resilient, having undaunted personal courage, unperturbed, having great abilities in handling issues. And in projecting a seasoned image, I want to say that because we are human beings, we have the tendency to be good and the tendency to be bad. The tendency to be hot-tempered, the tendency to be cool-tempered. And I want to say that we should always imagine that inside us, there is an element of us that is the lion, and there is another side of us that is the lamb. A seasoned person is supposed to achieve a balance between being a lion and being a lamb, so that you don't blow hot all the time and you don't blow cold all the time, but you are able to maintain great temperament, great attitude, great personal disposition that will be helpful in most circumstances. Invariably, what I am saying is that a seasoned person is supposed to be looked at as somebody who is both strong and sweet. That is, in your strength, you are not a bully. When you have strength, despite the fact that you have great strength or great wealth, you are still attractive, you are sweet, you are approachable, you are accommodating. You should be bold and nice. Seasoned people have great demeanors of boldness and niceties. They are nice to people despite their courage. A seasoned person is supposed to be humble and courageous. A seasoned person is supposed to be ambitious and submissive. When you look at somebody who is ambitious and is not submissive, it is because that person is not seasoned. Many times, unseasoned persons, when they are ambitious, they are always very, very rude. A seasoned person may be subtle, yet simple. Worthy, yet polite. I've seen examples of a lot of seasoned people, because of their wealth or in the midst of their wealth, they are still very much polite. Now, I've talked to you about the image of a seasoned person. A seasoned person has great demeanor. A seasoned person has an aura that edifies other people. Aura that shows great examples which other people may emulate. I want to round off this session right now, and it will be my excitement to welcome you next time to the next session, where I'll be talking to you about the focus of a seasoned person. Thank you for listening.